Ïing Dorbar haksing sedang ya ke Dorbar senrai mendaga sngi. Kelak Kynmaw burom ya borok ke nongialam na keleng kari India ke belak khlad no. Kontopru ya arngot ke MLA barim ke jylla Meghalaya. Ha ke jingkren menteri rangba ke jylla ukon rat ke sama ulong. Bah ha kini ke kindiat benai ke belak leng. Ke dan hadu live kendai ngot ke nomi kemat pajba ke belak khlad no. Bah kontop ya ke arngot na kani ke jylla Meghalaya. Kata Bah HS Shylla ubah long teng menteri hak sarkar. Bat kumju ubah bat kum deputy speaker hak Ïing Dorbar. Badba Siangshai ubari MLA bad menteri sarkar barim. Haba penpau ya gejingdu yuba HS Shylla u kondat ke sama ulong ba ulong nongialam u badan ya kasap ban keren. Bad udai shisha nongialam pajba. Bad penpau ru ya gejing songujan ha gejing trekam lang hapo jong ke parti NPP. Haba ide berba Siangshai ulong ba udai ubriu bateri shitom. Bad ula ithu ya uni nongialam nandu kapal ba udan ha ke NCP. Na kaliang nongialam kaliang persya u Dr. Mukul sama ulong boba HS Shylla udai shisha ubriu ba compare namar udai nongialam pajba. Bad hagaju kapor udai nongilap niam. Bad khamyar bandan ubriu bala bandan ya kasap kumu Bah Shylla. Kiwei ki MLA ke belai simenta ban penpau ya gejing songulem halo gejing khlad no jong kinomi khmat pajba hakini ke kindiat benai kilong uzinet sangma ba lambor malngyang ba proses ti saukmi ba George B Lingdo ba Meral Ban Sim ba Edelbert Nongrum ba nau lampang ka Ïing Dorbar ba met ba Lingdo. Ke Dorbar ha kini sing kala pelong ru ya gejing sangam jar ke ba arminit na ke benta ke jingjat hai ke mesim ke bala khlad no.
The state and the nation has lost many prominent leaders who have contributed to their respective states, to the state of Meghalaya and to the country as a whole in different positions that they held. In the last few months, we have lost from our own state leaders like late HS Shylla, who was the Deputy Speaker of the Meghalaya Assembly at one point. We also lost late Siangshai, who was a former minister and former MLA from Jaintia Hills. Relation and the kind of history I have with some of the leaders out here, I happen to, of course, know and work very closely with the two tall leaders from our state who we have lost, which is late HS Shylla and late Siangshai. And we all know, sir, they are both leaders who had been in the political arena for a very long time and had held multiple posts. My connection, at least with them, has been very close simply because of the fact that at one point in their career, they were part of my political party, our political party, where he was with the NPP, and Siangshai at one point was with us in NCP.
I remember these two great sons of the soil, led HS Shylla and led Siangshai. I had the privilege of being member of this August House together with them. When I was elected in '93 for the first time, as I stepped into this August House, it was a privilege for me to listen to the oratory skills of led by HS Shylla. I was to read about him before getting elected in 1993, because I remember he was also holding the portfolio of food and civil supplies under the government led by Dr. D.D. Lapang. And a leader who was connected with the masses, with the farmers, with the downtrodden, and of course he wore many hats. Even he spent substantial amount of time preaching, befitting to his name. And in spite of his engagement in preaching, In spiritual work, he continued to serve people as politician. I don't know how many of us can do that. He's an extraordinary man with extraordinary talent. I hope we could, as a state, have more privilege to get his services. I remember late Simon Siangshai very fondly. A very nice friend, a gentleman, enterprising. And while he was the minister in charge industries, remember he met his endeavor in bringing in investment in the state. And in fact, the first cement factory, the Star Cements, was an offshoot of that endeavor of late Siangshai. And then rest is history. Therefore, the contribution, if we look at, are huge, substantial, and we remember them fondly.